Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Kickoff Discussion Podcast. Well, in this video, I'll be discussing about Arsenal versus PSG game, which ended in a 2-0 victory for Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. Well, if you ask me, it was a fantastic win for Arsenal, and at this point in time, this is the second game of the Champions League new format, and now we have 4 points after this win against PSG. It was a brilliant win, as I said earlier, because I'm just so delighted that we could. I'm so delighted that we secured the 3 points and we got 2 goals in the game as well. So there are just some couple of things that I would love to discuss in this video, and this will be based on individual performances in this game. But before I do that, I would just love to discuss about the stats a little bit. And if you look at the stats, you could see that PSG have around 60 plus ball possession, while Arsenal have like 38% ball possession, which I think from my perspective, well, it's not really bad, provided that we got the result. The possession based football is very important as well, but sometimes you really need to get the win and not looking at the possession side of the game. However, we got around 6 shots overall, and we have 5 shots on target, and PSG have around 13 shots and maybe 2 or 3 shots on target or so, and we have 1 big chance created. So these are just the things that I see that Arsenal have improved significantly. We've shifted away from playing beautiful football and not getting results to actually playing good football and still getting results at the same time. So this is just a beautiful time to be an Arsenal fan, and I can never be more delighted than I am right now after this win and for the performances that Arsenal have been pulling in since the beginning of the season. And based on the individual performances that I would love to discuss in this game, again, Kai Havertz got another goal assisted by Leandro Trossard, which gave us the opening goal of the game. If you ask me, that was a fantastic run by Kai Havertz. I have always discussed about Kai Havertz before last season. There are a lot of things that Kai Havertz gave to Arsenal that not all centre forward have that qualities, and these are beautiful runs that Kai Havertz did into important area on the pitch. Today again, he displayed his intelligence in that game. For me, Kai Havertz's abilities and talents is undeniable because he has proved himself time and time again that he is the guy. And today again, he still proved to be decisive in this game for Arsenal. Again, that run into the box was perfect, and Leandro Trossard also did a fantastic job to locate him with a pinpoint pass, which he headed home. Donnarumma, from my perspective, I think Donnarumma should have done better in that regard. However, Kai Havertz beat Donnarumma to that ball and he headed home at the opening goal for Arsenal. And the second goal came for Havertz and Saka. It was a set-piece situation, and I would say that credit to Gabriel Martinelli, because that feint, that dummy he did for PSG's defender in that regard was just so fantastic that even Thomas Partey was trying to put the ball in the back. However, I don't think his leg touched the ball and the goal was counted for Bukayo Saka. It was a fantastic goal for him, by the way, but this still was made possible due to set-piece situation that Arsenal have been making. Arsenal have been benefiting massively from set-piece situation. Again, so Nicolas Jova is just the guy for me. I think he has been so fantastic since he joined Arsenal, and Arsenal have been so
deadly when it comes to set pieces, and all thanks to Nicolas Jova for the fantastic job he has been doing with this current Arsenal squad. Arsenal has just been we have been fantastic in set pieces, and every now and then set pieces just be like a penalty for Arsenal. Anytime we have a set piece, it's either we score goals or we create some kind of chaos in opposition's box, which I think is just the perfect it's just outstanding and important for Arsenal at this point in time, because we have made that shift. As I said earlier, we have made that shift from playing beautiful football without result to playing beautiful football and getting amazing result. And again, Thomas Partey solid for me. If you ask me if I'm to rate his performance today, I'll give him an 8 because he was just everywhere. When Thomas Partey was replaced by Merino, I think we lost the control of the midfield a little bit in the second half. However, we could regroup and now we could go again against PSG. And Merino, I'm just so happy for him that he made his debut yesterday. He had a shoulder injury in his first training session when after Arsenal signed him in the summer. However, he made his debut, and for me personally, I think this is just the perfect time for him to resume back and to come back into the squad, and he will definitely help the team out this point in time. And lastly, I will discuss about Gabriel Jesus. For me personally, sometimes unnecessarily, Gabriel Jesus held the ball unnecessarily in some areas that he does not need to hold the ball too much. After he came on for Leandro Trossard, he had a perfect opportunity in the opposition box, and he has his player who is in a better position to take a shot. However, he decided to hold on to the ball and he lost the possession of the ball inside the opposition's box. I don't think that kind of selfishness is needed because as a striker, we all know that striker used to be selfish. However, if you are not in good position and you have your teammate who is in a good position, I think the best thing for short striker or short player is to set up his teammate to take the shot, and that happened on like two occasions in this game. Well, for me personally, I think he has not been in his best so far since that injury problem that he has this season. But I still hope that I still hope that he will get back to his best. But for me personally, if this kind of behavior and this kind of attitude continues, I think Mikel Arteta might be forced to put him on the bench every week in, week out, because you cannot imagine that is the only opportunity and that's the only chance we have in that game, and that is just the way we just squandered that chance for no reason. And again, Gabriel Martinelli, he scored he scored over the weekend, and now he has still had an opportunity to score and double to score for Arsenal in this game. However, he could not do that, and for me personally, I was pleased when he could not convert that kind of opportunity. The first one he took it with his left foot, which I think he did perfectly well because that was his left foot. However, if it happened to be his right foot, I think the ball would have been in the back of the net. However, in the second half, he also had an opportunity that I think he should have done better than he did. Well, for me personally, I'm happy for him because I think he's getting back to shape and he's getting back to his best. So we all know that what Gabriel Martinelli can give to Arsenal, and at this point in time, I just think that he just needs to try as much as possible to convert all his chances just to be at his best and help the team forward, because this is a crucial season for Arsenal. So these are just the little things I saw from the game, and from my own perspective, Mikel Arteta again, I'll just give him the credit because when we have that injury, I was thinking hard. I do not know how he could mitigate and go around all this kind of injury crisis that we have in the middle of the park. However, he's an intelligent guy, and he found the perfect solution to that problem, and we have been in good form ever since. So it's just I cannot just wait for Martin Odegaard to come back because he is so crucial to this squad and to what we want to do this season. So these are just the things that I saw from the game. If you are just coming across this way for the very first time, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are already, please can you smash the like button to support me and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another episode. And bye for now.